Okay, so have I got a great video for you? I'm going to be telling you why I use tick charts as against standard candlestick charts, i.e. time-based charts, and why they give you a trading edge. Put simply, tick charts respond a lot quicker to volume and price action. So I'm going to show you on the charts what I mean by that. But basically, just to understand the concept, I'm going to explain what a time-based candle is. Every single candle that is painted is based on given time, i.e. 30 seconds or 60 seconds for 1 minute. Whereas the tick chart is effectively volume. So trades coming into the market based on a set amount. So say, for instance, in this instance, we've got a 250 tick chart on Bitcoin. So why is it better to trade Bitcoin on a tick chart as against a 1 minute chart? So, without further ado, I'm going to show you. So, on the right hand side, we have a 1 minute chart on Bitcoin. And we have our order flow candles on there. So, we're mapping the order flow. So, let's just explain that just for context. Bright green is aggressive buyers. Bright red is aggressive sellers, as I'm showing you here. Passive buyers hold price, and passive sellers hold price from going up. So passive buyers hold price from going down, and then we see a reversal. So let's have a look at this in live in action as we speak. So that's the right-hand side chart explained. So what's the left-hand chart? Well, the left-hand chart is a tick chart, and I've overlaid the candles from the right-hand chart by using the study price overlay. So if I double click on that just to show you what I've actually done, I've picked chart 2, which is there, and I've picked my main price, and I've changed it to use multi-column rectangle style use fill. Now what that does basically is it just overlays the 1 minute candle onto the 250 chart. So you can see that the time-based candle does take up more candles. But what I want to show you is this. Let's have a look at the low, and let's have a look at how we can read price a lot quicker. So I have the global cursor on. So to do that, you go to Tools and set global cursor on and synchronize the charts. And you can see here that we have aggressive sellers. So for every 250 ticks we see, we come down, we paint a new candle. Aggressive sellers, aggressive sellers. You see a passive buyer. Now, the important point to note here is that happens at 6:35 and 30 seconds. So what are we reading on the right-hand side chart? Well, we're reading that we've got weak sellers. So this is giving us more information on the left-hand chart. Now, when do we know that we've got passive buyers holding price? Well, we know that at 6:36. So that's effectively an extra 30 seconds quicker. That gives us our trading edge. Now, what also does tick charts do? Well, tick charts only paint when we're seeing volume. So when we're seeing aggressive price moves, as we are here, you can see here, the new candles are starting to paint, and they're also telling you. So there we've got the blue candle, which is the most aggressive type of selling with that we see, i.e. it's maximum order flow selling. So we've got effectively aggressive sellers pushing it down, right? And what we're seeing here is then we're seeing passive buyers holding price. Well, what have we got in that candle at the moment? On the right-hand side, we're just seeing that we've got aggressive sellers. So we're not knowing that we're coming to a price reversal. So this is why I have an edge using tick charts. So this is the key reason. Now, what I am also going to do is just show you that it's this on the 30-second chart, because it does improve the situation for the candlestick price, the candlestick time charts versus the tick charts. So let's just change that to a 30-second chart. That'll automatically overlay the candles as a 30 seconds. So let's just have a look at what's happening here. We're just going to scroll charts to the end. And let's have a look at what's just happened and see how we can reprice and see what's going on. So you can see there we've got an aggressive seller, right? So I'm going to highlight that there, right? And then within that candle, you can see there, we have at the end of it, and I'm highlighting it here, a passive buyer. So we have a passive buyer holding price. We get to know about that before that basically we do on the 30-second chart. So it just still gives us an edge. So this is why I use tick charts as against trading charts. So just to recap, they respond quicker and they only paint when volume is coming into the market. So if we see a lot more volume, we see a lot more candles. So over a price period, and I'm just going to show you what I mean by that. So for that, we just need to go back to yesterday's open. So we're just going to go to that, and we're just going to go yesterday. And here we go. Right, so where have we gone? That's just the thing with the global cursor. It does send me a bit batter. Just going to use the hand and then get on the right price point. Here we go. Right, this is actually a good example to show you, actually. Right. Look at all those candles painted there. So in that, and this actually shows what I want to show anyway, so I'm going to just show you it here. Right. That's 23 candles that have been painted. Right, so we can see that there's volume in the market. If I actually show you, you can see the volume. So just looking for the volume on the calculator. Here we go. So you can see the volume, you can see that vast amount of volume coming in, and you can read price as it's going up as to what's actually happening. Guess what's happened there? Passive seller, right? I'm just going to highlight that over here. What do we have over here? We have an aggressive buyer still. So it's still showing that we've got aggressive buying. Now, for all you know, that actually could mean, knowing that, reading that information as it is, you might say, well, if we've got an aggressive buyer, we're going to go higher. But actually, on the tick chart, it shows us that we've got a passive seller and that potentially price is going to come down. And then guess what it does? Price comes down. So this is the reason why I use tick charts on Bitcoin and why it gives us a trading edge on Bitcoin, because we have a hell of a lot of volume coming through on Bitcoin. This is why I use tick charts. And I hope this has helped you. Just one more little piece of useful information to give you your trading edge. See you on the next video.